So I'm back with another plush tutorial, and today I'm going to be doing Igglybuff. So we're going to start out by cutting the biggest piece first, and we're going to trace that onto the pink fabric that we'll be using for the body. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to cut out this other section of the pattern. Now, the reason I did that was because I wanted to create a trace or a guide for the sewing pattern that I'm going to be using. This line right here is where we're going to sew. So I've cut out all the pieces, and now I'm going to trace it onto the fabric. Alright, so now I'm going to be showing you guys how to sew on the patterns, or the pieces together. And we start out with our 3 blanket stitches. And again, I am going to be using black string so that it shows up on camera better. Alright, so now we are going to use the running stitch, and that stitch is basically the same I did in the beginning, or in the other video, and it's basically just going in and out. So hopefully it is focusing. And you want to make sure that you are sewing onto the black line right here. Alright, so now I'm going to close the running stitch with 3 blanket stitches. Cut off the end. And you're going to continue doing that until you are finished with all the other pieces. So you're just gonna go ahead and put this one next to that one, and you will continue to sew until the end, and until all the 5 pieces are sewn together. Alright, so I've finished sewing all the pieces together. I have the 2 legs, the 2 arms, a little puffy thing that goes on top of Igglybuff's forehead, and I have the body. So now I am going to take these away, and I'm going to trace this pattern onto a darker pink fabric for the eyes. It's kind of a hot pink color, and if you have any reference photos for Igglybuff, you can tell that it's almost a reddish color. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. Alright. You've stuffed the Igglybuff and the body, I guess. You're going to place the eyes somewhere right there. Now you can take all the stuffing out. Place it somewhere else. And you're going to use a tambour, I don't know how to say it. And you're going to place the body on here. So I have a video on how to sew the eye onto the fabric, and I suggest you guys look at that first before you just use this video as a guide, although I'll try my best to explain it in this video in case you don't want to watch it. But I'm basically going to be doing the same thing with the mouth and the loop, which is just embroidering a mouth onto the fabric, and I suggest you guys watch that video, so yeah. Right now you're just going to make the stitches further apart from each other, and then you're going to sew it, fill in the spaces. Alright, so I want to mention that I made a huge mistake by making the taking the body off of the timbre and sewing the lips and the loop just like that on the body. And I just want to show you guys that that is not what you should do. If you have the fabric on the timbre, make sure that you continue sewing on the timbre, and so that it doesn't look bulky like this and thick and very odd. Yeah, so learn from my mistake, people. Do not take the fabric out of the timbre. Just continue finishing it once you've drawn it on, and just keep sewing. So the sewing method that I'm going to be showing you guys is basically the same ladder stitch that I used to sew the body closed, and only we're applying it to the fabric pieces together, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So as you can see, I have drawn where I want the arms to go, and you can guess around where you want the legs and the arms to go, but yeah, that's what I did. I marked wherever I thought they looked nice, and I went ahead and drew it. Now I'm just gonna sew it, but you can certainly do what I did in my Jigglypuff tutorial, which was use tape so that it had a more accurate position, and so it looks more even. But you can also use this method, which is what I did, because it takes too long otherwise. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and sew the arms and the legs like I did with the top. Alright, so something I forgot to mention in my other video was to sew the legs so that they look more cute. I forgot to show you guys this simple yet effective solution to the legs, and you basically just use a 3 blanket stitch. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in. So what you do is you put a knot at the end of the string like always, and you enter through here and exit through fairly close almost in the middle, but to the edge. Oh, I didn't show it. Okay, so you basically just enter through here, make the needle go out through there, and then you pull it, but not too hard because it will come all the way out. Okay, so now you're going to do the 3 blanket stitch. And hopefully I don't mess this up because I've had... okay, let's see. So you're going to go right there, and you're basically just going to pull it and make the 3 blanket stitch. Now you're gonna enter through the same place, exit down here, and you are going to snip off the string. And that's basically what makes the leg look very small and appear very cutesy. And now you're just going to do the same thing to the side. Alright, so there we go. Those are your legs, and if you don't like it, you can easily just snip it off and then do it all over again, and it'll make it look a lot better. I think I might do that, but yeah, that's all you do. Alright, so there's Igglybuff. Hopefully this video made sense and that you guys like it. I am kind of new to this whole plushie making business. Trying to get better with the editing, but you know. So, yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you can, and share this video with your friends and family. So thanks for watching. Bye.